welcome back. It's Thursday, and you know what that means. Time for some new content here on youtube.com/ZebraBreaks. Brandon Toll here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I say time is the most important thing we have in this world, and I appreciate you taking the time out here to watch the video. First of all, before we get started today, thank you to everyone that watched my CSG and Joker's pack, Big Joker mystery pack reveal from last week. It is the most watched video on my channel, and it is not even close. And y'all did that within 1 week. So thank you very much. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, go check it out. If you're new to the channel, check out the other videos I have on there. Click the like button on this video and all my videos. Helps with the algorithms. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. What are you missing? New content every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern. And this week we are diverting away to wrestling for a week. And we're going to open a hobby box. Yes, I said a hobby box. It does have the hobby logo on the bottom there of the 2020 WWE Women's Division. Now, this is a 2020 release, not a 2021 release. Even though we are in 2021, this was supposed to come out last year, but it was delayed, obviously, with the pandemic and everything that went on. So the stats on it, obviously you expect a hobby box to be a lot bigger, but a hobby box in this case is only 60 cards. So some of the information here, let's go a quick overview on the checklist for 2020 WWE Women's Division. Obviously an all women's release, but some things to be had. I've seen some good open of this so far. So for the 2020 set, basically it's covering specific events from the women's division, multiple parallels to chase within the base set. There's some inserts, including roster cards, top names, obviously from the main roster, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and a Legends option. Your base parallels, purple to 99, green to 75, orange to 50, blue to 25, gold to 10, black to 5, red is a 101, and 101 printing plates. And then your insert parallels, blue to 25, gold to 10, black to 5, red to 101. You have your autos and relics. Hobby box, 1 auto and relic guaranteed per box. So because this is a very large, I guess, shall we say, hit oriented product, and it is a absolute rainbow: pink, purple, green, orange, blue, gold, black, red printing press. In your dual and triple autos, it's gold, black, and red. And for the first time in production, there is a themed 4 Horsewomen of MMA book. That is 4 autos: Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, Marina Shafir, and Ronda Rousey. Also, from what I can see, Cardboard Connection, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Sasha Banks. On the memorabilia side, there's matte relics and manufactured patch plates, which would be championship belt plates. Those all have relics and auto relics with those: pink, purple, orange, blue, gold, black, and red in your numbers. On the original release for this, or at least when and there are 101 tribute cut signatures to go with this. So this was originally supposed to be 7 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, but obviously given the late release for this, that's not the case. So you get 60 cards in one hobby box. The price point on this, they brought it down obviously to reflect that, even though we are in a time where prices are not going down for much. So it's going to be a short video this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate it. Definitely looking to get into more wrestling as we go along here. If you have anything you want to see or anything for a break, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this product in the comments, especially since it is a 2020 release and not a 2021 release. So, all right, on that note, let's get ripping. On the side of the box, and then once I get the plastic off, you will be able to see the odds in terms of your parallels. In terms of the numbering per pack, I will show that off here for you. There you go. There's the 4 Horsewomen autographed book cards, patch cards, matte relics. You got Charlotte and Chyna. You got Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross. Got Dakota Kai and Toni Storm. And then on the Io Shirai and Asuka. So flip over to the side there. As you can see, there are your odds for all of your autographs and auto relics. And if you want to pause it, no purchase necessary. Send in something, try to win some free cards. So, all right, here we go. Doesn't say how many packs. I'm wondering myself as to how many packs there are to equal 60 cards. Doesn't look like it's going to be 7, and it is, wow, it is 1 pack. 60 in 1 pack. Okay, let's go. And they crumpled this thing up, put it in the box. It seems like they really rushed this. And I'm not, as someone into the hobby, I'm not, can't say that I'm a fan of that per se, as someone who collects. So, all right. So obviously we're going to be able to tell where there's a hit for us there. So what we'll do is we'll move everything in front of it. So, okay, so they looks like they added in some of the behind the scenes people. Pick half the stack here. So we have Sarah Schreiber, who's an interviewer behind the scenes to start us off. Tamina, Bianca Belair, the SmackDown Women's Champion. Piper Niven, rookie card from NXT UK. Rookies are still very sought after, even in the wrestling hobby. Lita in the Legend set. Lacey Evans. Tegan Knox rookie card. Now, obviously, I will say this as up front as well. The checklist for this was probably put in way in advance, so if there has been brand swaps or anything, you may be different brands. Don't shoot messenger for that. But Bailey, Sonya Deville, Mickie James. Now, this is kind of falling into the same thing that we had last summer when we opened Chrome WWE. People that are going to be in this product that are no longer with the company. Mickie James was released right after WrestleMania. Jessamine Duke from NXT. Ruby Riott on Raw. There's a superstar transformation, Naomi, so the beginning of her career at WWE. Peyton Royce, once again, no longer with the company. Kairi Sane, no longer with the company. I think she's in kind of a ambassador role with Japan. Sasha Banks, Paige, Carmella. So that does it. So it looks like the collation of this is kind of, they're putting all the inserts together here. Breaking Barriers, April 7th, 19, the women main event, WrestleMania for the first time. Okay. There we go. August 27, 2000, China wins the Intercontinental title for a second time. Continuing on in the Breaking Barriers set here, China becomes the first one to participate in the King of the Ring tournament in the 99 King of the Ring. Ronda Rousey slams Triple H through a table, 2018. Nia Jax enters the men's Royal Rumble match. That would have been 2019 in Houston. China becomes the #1 contender for the WWE Championship in the fall. It looks like August of 99. All right, and we're continuing on with the moments here. Asuka defeats Becky Lynch to win the SmackDown Women's Championship 2019. Shayna Baszler accepts Mia Yim's challenge, July of 19. So obviously 2020. This is absolutely a 2020 release if we're going back that far. Toni Storm defeating Rhea Ripley at TakeOver Blackpool in 2019. NXT Women Champion Shayna Baszler defeats Bianca Belair, January of 19. Thrown off for a second. The Iconics, both of them run away from the Kabuki Warriors, January 19. They're once again no longer with the company. Shayna Baszler defeats Candice LeRae to retain the NXT Women's Championship. And the NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler defeats Io Shirai in a steel cage match in June of 19. So yeah, this is only a 2020 product with going back this far into 2019. Becky Lynch defeats Peyton Royce, January 19. Asuka defeats Billie Kay, January of 2019. So you're definitely different brands and all that. Sasha Banks defeats Natalya. Kabuki Warriors defeat Fire and Desire. Interesting name. I didn't know they were called that. Kabuki Warriors, but Fire and Desire. Interesting. Wonder who wrote that. Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch makes Lacey Evans tap out again, August of 19. Becky Lynch winning the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble. Keeping them together. Whoopsie. Shayna Baszler defeating Mia Yim, February 2019. Shayna Baszler escapes Rhea Ripley, September of 2019. Ronda Rousey makes quick work of Ruby Riott, 2019. Becky Lynch over Natalya in a submission match. Lacey Evans blindsides Becky Lynch. That would have been Mia that year. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair attack Bayley and Sasha. Moving back to NXT, Shayna Baszler defeats Mia Yim. Man, I got it right, especially because I've worked with Mia before. Got to get that right. And I've worked with Shayna before too, in Shimmer. Shout out to Shimmer. They haven't run in a while, obviously, because of the pandemic, but the top independent women's wrestling company in the world, no doubt. I'm proud to be I work with them frequently over the past few years. Charlotte Flair challenges Trish Stratus to one last match. That would have been leading into Evolution, the all-women's pay-per-view. Let's see here. Becky Lynch defeats Sasha Banks. Looks like Hell in a Cell. Bayley defeats Charlotte Flair to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Green Post probably tells me Money in the Bank. Pay-per-view. Toni Storm retains the NXT UK Women's Championship in a triple threat match. A New Look Bayley defeats Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Mandy Rose defeats Asuka. Natalya attacks Becky Lynch after her match, July of 19. And Nikki Cross wins the right to choose the stipulation for Alexa Bliss title match. So a lot of moments here to go with this, but we should be getting hopefully into some of the good stuff here with this last little bit of this stack here. Charlotte Flair defeats Bayley to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky Lynch defeats Charlotte Flair to solidify her spot at WrestleMania 35. Charlotte Flair defeats Becky Lynch to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Sasha Banks challenges Becky Lynch to a Raw Women's Championship match that would have been September of 2019. It looks like we maybe have some parallels coming up here. Let's see here. The Kabuki Warriors defeat Fire and Desire from September 2019, and that is a parallel, the first of our set here, and that is to 25. 4 of 25. The Kabuki Warriors defeating Fire and Desire, so that would be Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, who are now different brands, different places. So one under that, we have Toni Storm retaining the NXT UK Women's Championship match. We've seen that base, so that is going to be numbered 17 of 50. So we have it to 50. So we've got 2 hits. So under this should be an auto. After this, and it is Ruby Riott from Raw. Obviously, that is maybe different. And then let's do this. Let's just go ahead and look at our relic here. Our relic is going to be Sasha Banks plate patch relic, manufactured plate patch. So first of all, let's look at the autograph here. So we got a Ruby Riott, and it is a green, so that's going to be numbered to 75. 63 of 75. A Ruby Riott autograph to 75, and we've got our commemorative plate patch of Sasha Banks, and let's see if that is numbered, and it is numbered to 150. Sasha Banks to 150. 143 of 150. So that does it. So basically we got 2 parallels and we got 2 rookie cards. We got our rookies here of Tegan Knox and Piper Niven from NXT and NXT UK respectively, along with our parallels, Toni Storm and the Kabuki Warriors. Ruby Riott autograph that is numbered, our green number to 75, and our championship plate patch relic of Sasha Banks to 150. So 60 cards. I don't even know if I would qualify this as a hobby set. Like, I get it. They're behind on the production and tops, but 60 cards in one set, qualifying it as a hobby. I get it. You're guaranteed the auto and the relic, but I'm kind of lost on that one personally. But it is a new product. It is a new release, even though it is 2020 based. So let me know what you think, guys, about this here in the comments below, guys. Yay, nay, thumbs up, thumbs down. Should they have just skipped this and gone to 2021 and maybe thrown this in as some bonuses into a 2021 women's release? I'm not for certain the logic behind it, but you know, the hits aren't bad. I mean, the plate patch, the manufactured patch is nice, and then the Ruby Riot, the on-card auto, I've seen for some of the other releases coming out. I think I saw a picture of Matt Riddle signing some cards, which will probably come out, you know, later on this year, and some of the releases coming up. So, and then I saw someone from NXT in a picture on social media signing cards as well for what will be the NXT release coming up later this year. So, yeah. So let me know what you think. I mean, for the price point of it, I think I'm kind of flat on this, to be honest with you. Like, you know, I understand they lowered it given some of what the other prices were, but even for the price of this, 60 cards, and I don't even know, could you call this a hobby set? So let me know what you think, guys. That'll do it for this week here on the channel, guys. I appreciate the time as always. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, guys. It helps me with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. We've got some big things coming up here over the next couple months as we go into the summer. We're only a few weeks away from Top Series 2, believe it or not. The date on that, I think, is June 6th is the release date for Series 2. So we will have that on release day. Big things coming up with that. We'll do some breaks with it as well as part of the channel here, guys. So, and I am off to my first card show this weekend. So I'll have some video of that hopefully next week. I am planning on going to the National if it is going to happen at the end of July. I think the word as to whether the National is going to happen should be coming in the next, hopefully, couple of weeks. I think they said June 1st at the latest. So some interesting content coming up, guys. I appreciate it. I want to do more wrestling. I know it's a hard find like everything else, but I am up for it. You know, I can put it into the calendar. Can do breaks on it. Had a couple people reach out to me about it as well. So, but yeah, we can incorporate more wrestling along the lines. Also, if you hadn't seen my tweets or anything in the past couple of weeks, Impact Wrestling trading cards are coming back. That is it was announced by Josh Matthews on before the Impact. They are coming back. When I know more about it, I will have it here for you on the channel, and we will be reviewing it in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what. I don't know when. I don't think a release date has been announced on it. I think they're waiting to see when the production of it's going to wrap up, but it is coming. So we will have it. So thank you guys so much for joining me here on the video this week. I appreciate the time as always, and we will see you next Thursday at noon Eastern, rounding third and heading for home. See you next week, everybody.